smoke in my fucking truck. You make everything in here smell like smoke.
As opposed to everything smelling like oil and gunpowder?
I have to keep the guns in good working condition to sell them. Besides, I thought you enjoyed cleaning the guns.
I'm just saying, how is this any different than oil?
Oil doesn't give me a headache. Speaking of which, turn that music down. I think this is the longest I've seen you stay in one spot.
I know, it's killing me. I've been glancing at the forum in the meantime. We have so many requests on the waitlist, some pretty expensive ones in there. Dude, this guy wants a Scorpion Evo 3. Do we even have any of those?
No, that's gonna be a bitch to import. How are you feeling? You think you can do any of these drops yet?
Give me another week and I should be fighting fit. Your wife enjoy the gift I sent her?
She's been having an absolute ball with Scavenna Adventures. The kids absolutely love role-playing as various monsters and all that, and they've created at least a dozen characters for all sorts of campaigns. You've given me some more points in the family thanks to this. I can't believe you didn't take credit for that gift. And you still haven't told me what happened when she went to check on you.
It's not important.
Yeah, that's what Chelsea keeps saying too. Well, fine. You two keep your secrets. But just so you know, she felt bad about throwing you out.
Sure she did.
No, I'm serious. She saw you on that street corner and saw how hurt you looked, and it made her feel pretty bad. She really wanted to go talk to you, but you left before she could figure out what to say. She even tried to look for you. She's been so worried about you that she asked me to watch for you when I'm driving. So maybe you should write to her or something?
No, it's best I don't contact her family again.
Can you at least do it for me?
Well, then why don't you write something and say it's from me?
Dude, she knows my handwriting. That's not gonna work.
Fine.
You don't have to be so snotty about it.
I'm not. I'm just not good at thanking people. What the fuck am I supposed to say?
I don't know. A simple thanks for saving my life, sorry I stink might suffice. Give it some thought. It's only been 3 weeks since you left.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Anyways, I've actually been meaning to thank you for saving my ass back there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't I the one dying?
No. I mean, I was about to spill the whole thing to her just to save your hide. I didn't want to watch you die, especially not at my doorstep.
It would have been a hell of a mess to clean up.
It's not that. You know, I actually care about you, Rez. I meant it when I said that whenever I've had a drop man shot, I don't go back for them. Usually because it's too dangerous for me to, but I also just don't care enough to help them.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Most of the time, they were just street rats looking for chump change, and they meant nothing to me. You know, you started out that way too, but you kept surviving.
Were you trying to get me killed?
No, of course not. But I started to trust you, especially after our trip to Colombia, because you did what I asked without any questions. You took care of business, even if it got tough, and you never let our customers screw me over. You never ran off with the cash, you always came back, and you were the first person I came to trust after my wife. You're my friend, Rez, and I didn't want to see you die. I didn't care what dangers that could have been there once you told me you were hit. I had to save you. Someone has to care about you. You've been beaten enough in life, and this type of work certainly doesn't help. Honestly, I've been trying to send you on less dangerous jobs just to try and keep you alive a little longer.
Don't pity me, Myth. I can manage on my own.
I know, but I just want you to know that you're not alone. If you fall, I've got your back. Just, please don't get shot again. I don't want to have to take you back there. She'll start asking questions after that.
Well, don't talk in my ear once a deal goes bad. I got shot because I couldn't hear the guy pull his gun out in time.
Okay. New rule. I don't talk to you during a deal until it's done. Code word for a deal being done is, listo.
Very original.
Oh, shut it. With that in mind, I now have to find a medic to take care of you if you get hurt.
Or you could get me a bulletproof vest.
Oh, I think I know a guy for that. Hang on.
Anyways, I actually have a question for you.
I'll answer it when you put that cigarette out.
I'm done with it anyways. Why didn't you tell me you were married? With kids, nonetheless. I asked you about that ring on your finger 2 years ago, and you said that you just liked it. You apparently don't even go home that often, despite home being a hop and a skip away. We don't leave the inland northwest, so what gives? Why didn't you tell me?
Is that really a question you need to ask me, Ledge? I literally wear a mask to hide my identity on a daily basis.
Yeah, but you've shown me your real face, told me your real name, and a lot of super personal details about you that I bet you don't even remember telling me.
Like, what?
I know what's in that locked glove box up front there. It's a dildo from Bad
Okay,
Trap.
that's enough.
So why not the wife and kids?
Well, for the record, they aren't my kids biologically, and I'm just uncomfortable around kids, so I actively avoid them.
You... what?
Look, I love my wife to hell and back again. There's nothing that would separate us, and I would do anything for her, and I do. I send her $2,000 a week, so she only has to work part-time as a doctor to focus on the kids. But after being around those kids for 3 years, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm not a good dad, Ledge. I'm not good with kids at all, and those snotty, disgusting faces looking back at me and wanting uppies just... I can't stand it. So I bought this truck and started taking my gun dealing business on the go, and I am so much happier. I did that shortly before I met you, actually. Why are you looking at me like that?
I would kill to have kids, but can't because the EC sterilized me. But you're over here with actual kids and you're actively avoiding them.
Look, it's complicated, okay?
It's not that complicated. You're just being an absentee father, just like my non-existent dad.
Ledge, don't.
Also, my mother spent most of my childhood avoiding me, and look how I turned out.
Ledge, stop. You know that's different.
Your kids are gonna turn out just as deranged as me, man.
Shut up, Rez!
I'm gonna give you so much shit about your kids for the rest of our partnership.
You do, and I'm gonna dock your fucking cut of the profit.
Who else are you gonna get to make these dangerous drops, and who comes back alive?
Well, clearly not you.
Love you too, Daddy.
Don't you fucking start. You're fucking older than me anyways, Ledge. That's just weird. Never call me daddy again.